When I inherited $35 million, I decided to test my son before he ever knew a cent existed. I called him with my hands shaking and told him the exact opposite of the truth, that his mother had died leaving debts, that the house was under a reverse mortgage, that I had nothing left and nowhere to go. The lawyer's office smelled like old leather and money. The document said $35,412,980.14. My inheritance from my estranged brother, dead from a heart attack at 62. I stared at the number. My first thought wasn't relief. It was my son, Julian, who hadn't visited his mother in hospice because he was swamped with quarterly reviews. Julian, who asked about the life insurance at her funeral. I needed to know who he really was, so I called him. Dad, I'm literally walking into a meeting. Make it quick. No, how are you? Just transaction. I let my voice shake. Julian, I'm at the lawyer's office. It's bad. Your mother's medical bills, they were more than we thought. She took out a reverse mortgage I didn't know about. The bank is taking the house. I have nothing. I'm homeless in 30 days. Silence. 6 seconds of silence. What do you mean gone? That house was worth $600,000. The lawyer says there's nothing to do. Julian, I was hoping maybe I could stay in your guest suite just a few weeks until I find an apartment. The guest suite in his $2.4 million brownstone. The house I'd given $80,000 for the down payment. Dad, long sigh. We're remodeling the 3rd floor and Sarah's pregnant. We can't have a roommate right now. I'm not a roommate. I'm your father. Look, if you're really indigent, there are state programs. Assisted living that takes Medicaid. You and mom should have planned better. It's frankly irresponsible. So you can't help me? I can't take you in, no. Gotta go. My meeting's starting. Good luck. He hung up. Just terminated the call. I looked at the document. $35,412,980.14. He told me to go to a shelter. I said to my lawyer. Arthur Vance took off his glasses. What do you want to do? I want to buy his mortgage. It took 3 weeks. I sold my house, moved to a studio apartment in Chicago, made myself poor. Arthur found a way to buy Julian's mortgage note through a shell company. $4 million. Then I pulled his loan application. Stated monthly income, $32,000. His actual income that year, $145,000. Mortgage fraud, a federal crime. I had him. December 14th, I sent the letter. Atlas Capital Management demanded income verification within 10 days or immediate foreclosure. Julian panicked. Tried 3 banks for loans. Got rejected. December 17th, he called me. Dad, I've been thinking. Maybe we can work something out. But we're having a cash flow issue with the house. Do you have any assets left? Maybe 50 grand? Just to show liquidity? Even now. He was trying to extract money from the father he thought was bankrupt. Julian, I have $40 in my checking account. Right. Okay. Gotta go. He hung up again. I sent a second letter. Meeting required. December 23rd. I dressed in a $3,000 suit. Sat at the head of a conference table on the 42nd floor. Back to the door. At 10 a.m., Julian walked in. I'm sure this is just a misunderstanding, he said confidently. Sit down, Mr. Reynolds, Arthur commanded. I'm the owner of the note, I said to the window. I purchased your debt 12 days ago. You bought it? Why? I've never missed a payment. You fabricated your income. That's fraud. We're here to discuss your character. Julian stood. Who do you think you are? I want to see your manager. I swiveled the chair around slowly. His face went white. Dad, he whispered. Sit down, Julian. He collapsed into the chair. You said you were homeless. I lied. Just like you lied on your loan application. Just like you lied when you said you couldn't help me. Arthur slid a folder across. 2 options. Option A. We turn this over to the FBI. Mortgage fraud. 30 years in federal prison. Or option B. You sign the deed over. Vacate by January 1st. No criminal charges. You're evicting me? I'm your son. Sarah's pregnant. It's Christmas. I asked you for help at Christmas. You sent me $50. I showed him the Venmo. The Santa emoji. If you had offered me the guest room, if you had just shown up, Julian, I would have given you this. I slid the bank statement across the table. $35,412,980.14. His eyes bulged. He stopped breathing. Stared at the number. Realized what he'd lost. Dad, $35 million? You have. I do, I said. And you'll never see a penny. He started crying. Real, ugly crying. Begging, pleading. Sign the papers or I call the FBI. 5 minutes. I turned to the window. Heard the pen scratch paper. The sound of a man signing away his life. Get out, I said. He left. I watched from the window as he walked onto the street 42 stories below. He looked very small from up there. Arthur collected the documents. What now? I picked up the bank statement and folded it carefully. Now, I said. Now he learns what irresponsible really means.
Full story on channel link below.